Welcome to the Emerging Leaders Television Show. My name is Ariana Burrell, and I'm here with Ms. Broughton, and she is here to talk to me about the Emerging Leaders program.
Well, my vision throughout the year has been, of course, achievement and showing some growth with all of our ninth graders in the English department, and that would also include our diverse learners. The vision would also be to make sure that we're teaching everyone across the board and providing some really phenomenal, rigorous instructional strategies for our kids.
So, over this period of time, how has it developed?
It's been a slow process, mainly because we had a lot of changes this year as far as administration, and working with the English department and having more of a diverse background myself, I was able to learn even more things. So basically, it's been a process, it's still a process as we speak in regards to using data and meeting the needs of our kids, including our diverse learners and even kids that probably have attendance issues and things of that nature.
So, how did you use your drive in order to change teacher practice?
Wow. I use my drive to stay motivated, staying focused on the mission, on the goal, on the vision. That is something that's very important to keep reiterating the reason why we're here as phenomenal instructors, and that data will drive achievement. So I think it's my positive and just staying on top of things. I would say that I have demonstrated relentless drive and confidence and belief in students despite adversity. Also, the fact that I can reflect on things that I can grow on, that's a strength. I think if you can reflect on things, that's a good thing. When you can leave and come back and reflect, I think that's something that I'm strong in. Definitely building strong and trusting relationships. I am very much a person about building relationships and motivating people. That's something that I think is a strength for myself. Definitely compelling vision and mission, keeping that abreast every time we meet and throughout my walk and my talk throughout the school. Another strength I would say, cultural leadership. Just trying to drive that vision again and setting higher standards for academic success for the kids and the teachers. That's important. Teachers need to be feeling like they can accomplish things as well. I would say those are my overall strengths. I do feel like I do have areas to still grow in, and one of them is instructional leadership. Still kind of coming in here, I'm still learning instructional strategies, and that's how my team helped me in delivering instructional strategies, and when we come into meetings, that's an area I have to really work on. And so I've been working on that. I've been going to a lot of professional developments across the board that's been offered through CPS to learn more instructional strategies for our Gen Ed kids as well as diverse kids, and just overall. It's something I've been investing in myself. And also, strategical planning is a growth area for me. I get the data, but then I can know where a kid needs to go, but then you have other things that can stop it. You know, like you want to tune into a student, but maybe they don't come, or when they do come. So it's just time management with all that is something I need to work on. And that's another thing, time management and prioritizing is an area for me with growth.
So, how did you manage change and help your team to accept change?
That's been kind of difficult. As I was saying earlier, we have gone through administrative change at least twice this year. And so just with that mindset and trying to keep abreast of what we're trying to do with emerging leaders, but we have other things going on with changing the culture dynamic of our school, trying to work together with a new leadership. I mean, that's been the biggest challenge, and it has affected me as far as that piece. So something else I have to learn to deal with. It's been challenging. It's been very challenging with the team.
Share with me your personal successes and failures. Like, what was your most gratifying success?
Well, let's begin with just being part of this program. I think was my first success, and just being immersed in all this information and knowledge. Second, I would say picking my team. My team is very diverse. I have a counselor, Ms. McCullough. I have a diverse learner teacher, Ms. Salvador. I have a first-year teacher, Ms. Rattray, and then I have like a vet, Ms. Mulham, across the ninth grade curriculum. So that's another success. And I would say also just meeting the demands of doing my work and turning in on time. That's just been a big thing. Like, it's very demanding to get your work done, but to meet that deadline, that's a success for me.
What were your personal failures?
I do have those because I like to reflect. I would say time management, being consistent. The time management piece is a failure for me because I think I'm Superwoman. And I think I can do everything. So I need to delegate more, and I'm learning how to do that. Time management again, and getting my assignments done in a timely manner, and still managing work, emerging leaders. That was very much a failure to me. Also, a failure would be not well equipped with all the instructional strategies. I really want to have like a pocket full of bags of tricks when it comes to instructional strategies. So I think that's still a failure for me, and that's why I said that's something I need to grow into. And not meeting regularly with my team like I would want because of everything that's going on. I think would be a failure for me.
So saying that, if you were to start all the way over but with the same team, what would you do differently?
Ironically enough, the problem with me is I would add to my team. I would keep the team, but I would add. And the reason why, because we've used reading interims throughout the year for our data, the reading interims are done by the history department, and that's been my biggest challenge this year. And so I would add history teachers to this if I had to do it all over again. We think reading, we think math, but in our structure, the way we're doing our interests and data, I would need more history teachers. So I would have my 9th grade history teachers aboard with this team. That would be the biggest thing I would change.
All right, thank you, Ms. Brodden, for sharing the
Thank you
information
for
and telling us
having
about the program and everything.
Yes.
And this was Time with Emerging Leaders Television.